Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Age of Wonders 3. My name is Urlagh, and today we are going to kick Urlagh's ass. As you can see, I progressed a little bit further in the game. I decided not to record every single bloody step I'm taking in the game because you are playing the game yourself, and over the time it gets boring to watch the fights, little fights, and governing cities. So I decided I'm gonna record only the important fights. And the reason why I am deciding to take on the orc first is because I had troubles fighting against the goblins over here because they keep silencing my troops. So I decided to take on Urlagh first, and I want to show you how this fight goes. But first of all, I want to let you guys know what I've been doing. Now obviously I've improved the city up here pretty big. I'm producing a full hand of siege weapons over here because since the goblin is silencing all the time, I want to tear down the walls and get rid of all of them. That's why I'm doing the siege weapons here. This town is just keep on producing some merchandise and town upgrades. I established another outpost down here because of the two mines, which gives us another additional bonus to gold, since we always have problems with the gold income. And as you can see here, I'm recording this gameplay after the patch, so we have now a mana base, so you're not gonna see me having over 10,000 mana again, since you have to build a building which is called a henge, and it increases the mana capacity by 100. So there's been a few little changes, or well, it's been a huge patch actually, but I'm not going to go into detail with that. So I've been upgrading this city quite a bit, and I recruited some armies which I sent underground. I established a outpost over here because I want to take these two gold mines as well. I'm gonna keep my main guy, the Reshgar, at the borders to see where this guy is headed. And I've just seen that he is moving his crows down here. So they are not really a... they're probably just scouting. But what I want to do is, as you can see here, I've surrounded Reshgar. He actually had more troops here. And as I was surrounding them and I was about to hit him, he got rid of most of his troops. I reckon he took them down below to the underground, where the goblins have their throne city. I think they're right here. So, but yeah, so we only have two armies in front of us. Of course, a fully well built up city with walls and all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast Sunburst onto him, which will damage them, wow, quite severely. Let's have a look. Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 1, Tier 1. So they're not as Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 2. So obviously they are not very happy because this is the last city they have left. I've been taking cities over. As you can see, I've taken this city back. I got rid of the goblins city here and here. And over here we have humans. Yes, humans. The army of Lucian. They are after the mana in this map here. So I did not encounter them. They are not moving that much. So they're just here and sitting. They're sitting ducks. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah. Enough talk. Long talk, no sense. Let's just jump into the fight and get started. So I'm gonna take my main army and hit him. Just to let you guys know, this is not a live commentary. This is actually recorded afterwards. Simply because, as you can see, I have huge forces, a lot of armies with me. That's simply because the orcs had about 4 or 5 armies themselves, and just before this video, for some reason he got rid of his off most of his armies and left me with 2 of his main armies, which we are fighting right now. So this is my 3rd take, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm doing here. So obviously I'm casting Divines on the walls, because I need to take down the walls ASAP, at least damage them so much that I can go through the gates without problem. Because, yeah, I don't have any flying units just of yet. As I said, they are being produced underground. So, yeah, and what I mostly do, I move most of my army to the very front of, to the front line, just to see where my opponent is moving his units himself, so I can react to his decisions. So basically I'm just repositioning my units in order to get a reaction of the AI. And as we can see, he has 2 heroes within the fight. Shouldn't be any problem to us, since his army got very, very small. I'm gonna keep my heroes close together, simply because if one of our heroes dies, the game is over, so I don't want them to get anywhere near the army. Even though they have nice damage already. So as you can see, he is moving his units into 2 camps, and I'm going to take out his 2 heroes first. Simply because I don't want them to cast anything on my armies. So a bit of chain lightning should do the job, and there's nothing else to do because I have no remaining mana points or casting points. Also, what I don't like are these settler units. They're always being taken way back to the map. So once the army is gone, we have to use up so many turns in order to get there. So here I'm moving my units towards this group on the wall, trying to stay away from the ranged attacks though, because I want to make sure that my attacks on his armies are, well, as devastating as possible. Same over here. As you know my gameplay already, I'm using the battering rams as cannon fodder. It works a treat because they tend to take less to no damage from melee units. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game if you have played yourself. Most of you guys will obviously be much further in the campaign than I am, because I want to make sure that I record the important steps. Oh, here we go. So we are in range. He's positioning his units in order to attack me, which leaves me in a very good position, because now I know where he's going to stay for the moment. As long as my units are in range, he stays there. So I'm trying to get in range for some attacks, but it's not working out quite as I want to. And of course I don't want to get that much into range for them to deal full damage. Also, ever since the patch, a couple of days ago, my game keeps crashing. I ran it in the debug mode and it seems to be working now, but it was crashing every 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not quite sure what happened there. So we took out we took Urlagh to the grave. He is gone, so basically the fight would be over now. If someone kills our hero, the fight is instantly over, so I'm not sure why we have to keep moving. It would be pretty cool if the fight would be finished, because we cut the snake's head off the army. Alright. So in order to get a clear shot, take out the wall, clear the path for our melee units. So here I'm trying to get some initial damage in from our ranged units, so that once our melee units are in close range, they don't have to do as much damage, or they don't have to do as much hits and take out those units pretty fast. So I think... Oh yeah, take this battering ram. Take the battering ram up very close. I also realized right then when I'm moving these units around that I have a lot of melee units, even though I keep producing ranged units, but I seem to have not, well, seem not to have changed the armies around, so I have a lot of melee units here. So here goes the first wyvern. I'm just about to recruit another golden dragon, which is really awesome. So I think this is where I clear off on this side of the wall. Right. So, okay, take the battering ram, take out the monster hunters. Boom. Shoot the orc priest. Didn't work as I wanted, so another hit from the ranged units. So I'm gonna smite the other hero. And I'm gonna take the ranged units closer and shoot him. So both of the heroes are gone, which leaves me... there you see, we have obstacles, so I take it out with the trebuchet, and now have free range, nothing, no obstacles, full damage, let's go. There they go. So now it's time to move all my forces to the right hand side of the wall, since there's nothing left to do over here. And I think this is basically it. There are just 3 or 4 units of the enemy army left. So this, compared to the other fights I had before, this was an easy fight. Like I said, I took all those armies down to the city because originally the orc had about 4 or 5 armies around the city. That's why I was surrounding him that much. And when I was loading the game and approached him again, I was, placing my units around his armies. And for some reason, I don't know what he did here. Maybe he sacrificed some of his armies in order to gain some levels. I don't know. Yeah, but he got rid of some of the armies, which left him with 2 armies, which we are fighting right now. So I don't know what happened there. He must have been sacrificing something, which was very weird. But this fight is, compared to the other fights I had, rather easy. So there we go. There's only 2 units left. I think they're going to kill one of my raptor units now. Let's throw a bomb in there. Well, there's no point to take the heroes to the front because they're not going to reach the front before the battle is over. Yeah, that is the raptor unit gone, but it won't save him. Take the other battering ram, knock him out, and the raptor unit. Now, basically the fight is over, but we still have the damn settler moving around, so that's why I turned on auto combat. Let the computer deal with this stuff, because I was going to get a drink. But, yeah. This is really annoying, because the settler unit... the settler unit doesn't do any good for the fighting, so it would be actually nice if once all the military units are gone, that the fight is over, because the settlers cannot do anything. So as you can see, it was stupid of me to turn on the AI, because for some reason he's moving everything towards the one settler. So I think I waited here I turned it off again anyway, so because it was rather useless. So let me, it would be cool to let me know if you guys had such an easy fight against him as well, or to share your videos or your experiences with this fight against this orc. Would be pretty good to know if you had the same occurrence, if he was getting rid of his units in order to make the fight easier for you. But I'm kinda expecting some of his orc units to be underground. I mean, I haven't come across a spell that sacrifices units. But this is what happened. Not sure what happened there. So yeah, this is where I turned off auto combat because this was stupid. Why move all your armies up? Why not? I enabled spellcasting. Don't know why he didn't do that. So try to shoot him, but obviously I was out of range. So end the turn and just get rid of him with the dragon. There you go. Fight is over. Alright guys, so this fight wasn't actually too bad. We lost a couple of units, but hey, this is the fight. It's always like that, and I'm still getting used to the fights, but I think I did pretty good there. So Shag now, which is the goblin underground. So you defeated my latest lover, the oaf Urlagh. You want a medal? He was nothing to me. Do you think I will cower or fall you so easily? Blight, take you all. I will never trust any man, so die. Rightio, so what did we lose? Tier 1 razor bow. A frost wyvern, damn it. Ah yeah, that was at the very beginning. And a tier 2 raptor, so not too bad actually. And he lost his whole army. Of course, it looks like I had an overwhelming force. Okay, find and eliminate Urlagh. We did that. So we are going to absorb. No. Migrate. Oh well, I'm gonna absorb it. So let's see what we've got for loot. Are you kidding me? A bow? Is that all? Wow, that's really nothing. Alright guys. He has lost. The hero has leveled up, so I'm gonna level him up right now. So he's the Theocrat. Mighty Meek. A friendly gets 2 strengths for each tier level difference in their attacking or defending against a higher tier, which is nice. Rebirth. Blessing of Health bestows the living purifying cleanses the battlefield with the burst of divine dispel all buffs and debuffs from all units in the battlefield. Ooh, this sounds nice. Let's take that. Alright guys, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of the goblin city up here, because I need that extra gold, and after that I will keep my units down here, because I will go... well, she probably will come up now and try to retake the city I just took. So I'm going to leave my forces where they are, right here. Of course, scatter them around a bit, so the undependables are not taking any of my cities. And we'll have a close look on the armies of Lucian and see what they do. So far, we are doing pretty good. I still am playing the game very, very far. Very often, I have to say. So, it's been a blast so far. Especially since I have this nice dragon lair here, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I just lost a frost wyvern. So I have to slap myself in the face there. There you go. Alright, so as you can see, our our allied elven cities are doing pretty well. And yeah, so what I do down here, I keep recruiting flying forces over here, and I'll probably take another builder and destroy the walls and go straight down here to this city, so I have a nice even line and I can resupply my forces underground as well. So this was what I will do. This has been the fight against Urlagh. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. Follow me on Twitter and let me know what you guys think. And if you like the episode so far, don't hesitate to comment. I've seen a comment on the other video before where another player had actually problems fighting the goblin because the goblins keep dispelling or silencing the heroes, preventing them from casting any spells. I will do a video on the goblin forces as well, and maybe I find a way to surpass them. I probably keep my heroes close to each other so they can dispel each other. You know, dispel a hero, and the hero then casts a magic spell on the other hero, and then I keep dispelling the other heroes and you know, keep casting until the goblin is gone and we can, you know, cast without being interrupted. So this is it for this episode. It's been quite a blast, and I hope I see you next time. My name is Gorax. Take care.